welcome back to the homestead. Today we're actually going to be off the homestead for the first part of this video because we're going to be planting trees for our patrons. For those of you who don't know, one of our Patreon tiers includes planting trees for people. So usually about once a year, sometimes twice a year, it depends. We are able to get trees because of our patrons and then go and plant those trees at somebody else's homestead. So today we're actually just going up the road a ways to a neighbor's house to plant 8 trees. So we're going to be planting 1 tree for Bethany today, 1 tree for Donald, 2 trees for Barbara, and 4 trees for Naomi. And these are going to be apple and peach trees. The peach trees did have a rough time through our late frost that we had. We had planned on actually planting these trees months ago, but the area just wasn't ready. So anyway, the family we're planting them for has done a fantastic job with the help of some hired help to prepare a really beautiful little orchard spot. They do prefer not to be on video, so they won't be showing their faces in today's video. But we're excited to be able to plant these trees on their property for our patrons today. And then for the second part of this video, we're going to be back on the homestead, and we have a bunch of new life to show you all. Lots of new babies on the homestead. So we thought it'd be fun to introduce you to all of the new life here on the homestead. Here we are. You ready to plant some trees, love?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So here's the spot. This used to be just a slope, but now it's got a retaining wall made out of these huge logs and rock and a nice flat area here for the trees. So here are the trees. They just have been in this big planter here waiting to go in the ground. So a couple of these peach trees don't have leaves. I think it's because of the late frost. So they did have leaves, and looks like they might have some new buds coming on, and there's green on the stems still. So hopefully they're gonna come back to life and do great. Got a whole crew here of tree planters.
Nice one.
Are you here helping plant trees, Daisy? Not so much, huh? You just cheering us on? Such good helpers. Good work, Kimberly. Thanks for helping.
Some Abby.
I think I'll be better.
Better, but yeah.
Oh, never mind. Here, Abby, I got it. Use this one. Good job. Don't know how good.
A new little orchard is in. So fun. Well, we are back home. Thank you so much to Bethany, Donald, Barbara, and Naomi for your Patreon contributions that allowed us to plant those trees today. And now I'd like to introduce you to all the new babies on the homestead. We've got baby turkeys, we've got more musklings, making our grand total for musklings somewhere in the 70s, I believe. We don't have a total count yet. There was one that just hatched out, so we've got to get a solid count on that one, but somewhere in the 70s for baby musklings. Also had another hatch of ducklings. I think there's about 11 of those. And Beauty, our milk cow, had her second calf, a little guy. We're calling him Sailor because he's got what looks like a little sail on his forehead. So we've been having a lot of fun seeing all these new babies over the last week.
We got some new baby turkeys.
Well guys, thanks so much for joining us on the homestead again today. Before we go, we have a couple thank yous to give.
Thank you to whoever got me these beautiful skirts.
That one looks really pretty with your new shirt, huh?
Yep.
Cool. And I want to say thank you so much to Judy Nicholas for getting these awesome trimmers for me. I use these all the time in the garden. They're Fisker's Precise Trimming and Shaping tool here. Judy is a longtime family friend. She's known me pretty much my whole life, and so I was so excited to see her name when it arrived. So thank you so much. I'm going to put these to really good use. I also want to say a big thank you to the person who got me this huge thing of peat moss. For new grow beds, I like to use a mixture of 3 things, equal parts by volume of each, and that's compost, peat moss, and either vermiculite or perlite, whichever is the least expensive at the time. And we were just able to order a bunch of wood to start putting together our main crop area garden, finally. So we're gonna have a lot of beds to fill. So I'm really thankful to be getting a start on what we need to fill those beds in the main crop area. So thank you so much. As always, thank you so much to our patrons who make these videos possible. We appreciate you guys. Until next time, we pray blessings over you and yours. And whatever you do, do it with your whole heart.